let's say you guys negotiated, you're on your third offer, and they're not willing to go down anymore. Write the contract up with your third offer. Have an expiration date on there. Make it 3 days. Let it expire in 3 days. Watch how many people call you back.
Interesting.
I've had a lot of people call me back. You just say yes to my first offer, I'm thinking, dang, I ain't go low enough. Like, I didn't go low enough. But I want you to, like, kind of go back and forth with me a little bit with the negotiations. And usually I've noticed we don't get higher than 3. If I'm not going to continue to go up, if you're not going to continue to go down.
Right.
And then, like, I want to give the people that are listening, like, a really good tactic that works really, really well. So let's say you're meeting with this person. You know they're motivated. You already know the situation. They came from somebody you know, right? They told you what was going on, but you want to hear it from their mouth.
Right.
So let's say you guys negotiated. You're on your third offer, and they're not willing to go down anymore. Write the contract up with your third offer. Have an expiration date on there. Make it 3 days. Let it expire in 3 days. Watch how many people call you back.
Interesting.
I've had a lot of people call me back. In my face, they told me no. They wouldn't do it. They don't always say yes when they call me back, but they'll say, well, could you do? And they would have gone down a little bit. That tactic has worked really well for me.
Is that because they see the money is real and it's right in front of them?
Yep.
Like, all they have to do is sign.
Right. It's something about seeing it on paper, like, oh, this is real now. Before we were just talking, but they're like, oh, she's serious.
Right.
Yeah, it's something about seeing it.
So let's say you get a deal locked down. Now, you would have done this long before the deal. So I'm going to rewind a little bit. But if you're a new investor, how do you build credibility with a lender that they should take you seriously?
I love it. I love it. So you're talking about with the private lenders?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So back when we were talking to our building the relationships in the beginning, our first 7 days, right? We're building our relationship with our lenders. I think one thing that really helps is telling people what you are, not what you're trying to do. Like, if I come to you and I'm like, hey, Stephen, I'm trying to be a buy and hold investor, you're like, trying to be?
Yeah.
Are you trying to be, or are you? And then you have to let people know that you know what you're doing. And if you are like, okay, I'm new, I really don't know what I'm doing, you need somebody that knows what they're doing in your corner,
Right.
so that you have a resource that you can continuously go back to.
Right.
But I think as long as you show, like, you know what you're talking about, like, you're not, making up things when
Right.
you're talking to people, and you aren't trying to be an investor. I actually got that from your father, by the way.
Say it sounds like him.
Yeah. I said something, I'm trying to do this. He was like,
Don't say try.
No, you're trying to do it. I was like, you're right, I'm doing. I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you should, just tell people who you are. I'm a buy and hold investor, not I'm trying to be an investor.
Right. Yeah. There's been several situations that I put myself in, inside and outside of real estate, where I probably shouldn't have been in that room per se, or in front of that person, and told them I wanted to do something. Like, this was my goal. And there's been a few situations where I've been like laughed out of the room or just not taken seriously. But then I show up the next day and they're like, okay, this guy, he's actually serious. Like, he passed the first test, right? But I think there's a lot of people that would just be like, well, crap, like, that didn't work or something. But I just kept showing up, and then they start taking you seriously. And then I learned, I think, as I matured, like, how do you let them take you seriously from day one? And it's just being put together. Like, there's a difference between having too much confidence when you don't know anything and you haven't done anything. You can't walk in and be like, I'm gonna do all this and this is who I am. Like, people aren't gonna like that either. So you have to have some level of, like, humility, and then you also have some level of confidence. And there's a good balance of saying, hey, I haven't done this yet, but here's my plan, and this is why I believe it'll work, and this is what I've done in the past to show I can follow through on things that are hard and things that I've had to figure out and I've had to learn, and I hope you can work with me. And by the way, here's all the other people that I know that are also working with me and in my corner and things like that.